Hi everyone, it's that time again. We're going to go do the noon rite, but I thought it would be interesting today as our little field trip portion of it in the Grand Temple. And up we go, past the mossy rocks, past our Sphinx is, and into our Grand Temple. I was up here yesterday and I just thought that I felt a little lonely. And I love the Chapel of Isis. That's my favorite spot in the entire place. I love our Grand Temple too. I don't want to feel good. So here we are inside. I'm just going to show you a couple of things. This is one of my favorite stained glass pieces by Lady L'Oreal. A beautiful image of Isis, as you can see. And this is kind of hidden. It's in the bathroom here. But it looks so beautiful at night when it's illuminated inside. It's really lovely. And here these are really not laid out where you can see them perfectly. This is an image of Nekabet, also done in stained glass by Lady L'Oreal, and one of Horus. Oh, and this is interesting. This is an image of this building back when it was the church and meeting hall for the Baha'is who preceded us here. And you can see all the chairs, a much smaller stage area, and the hanging lanterns, which Lady L'Oreal redid and made into these gorgeous lotus lamps, which illuminate all of our rites here. And the building itself was built in approximately 1935. You can see it's a really beautiful construction here. And I'm hoping that there is a lighter over here, but there may not be. This is one of our big images of Isis on a beautiful altar. And of course we're being observed by the image of the great cats, and we have those two wonderful Sekhmet heads, the Anubai, the two big statues of Anubis, and many other beautiful things. So let me see if I can find a lighter for the candles here. Some artwork by one of our artists in residence. And we shall see another Anubis. However, there are some no candles, no lighters, but plenty of incense, and I can use the candles. And I thought that could be the case, so I did bring some matches for today. One of the most special qualities of this beautiful building is the acoustics, and we'll have a chance to hear a little bit of that today. These are the beautiful statues from AGI, which was a company that created replicas of the tomb of Tut, treasures. And for a while they were really easy to find, and then unfortunately we ran into problems in production. We used to produce them in Los Angeles, and they no longer make them. But I think they really were some of the most gorgeous statues, and they were all cast out of a marble resin, and so they have the energy of a stone here too, and then they were covered with a thin layer of 22-karat gold, gold leaf. So, alrighty. Let us begin. I swear that the goddess statue is smiling, so I think she's glad to have some attention up here, and we will begin. Divine Isis, goddess of 10,000 names, I invoke your grace. Come to our temple, O goddess, dwell in our shrine, make our hearths your altars, our hearts your home. Bring vision and healing to those who use this shrine. Give us wisdom and unveil the truth, and with thy feathery wings protect us. Breathe into us the breath of life and health and strength. It is noon, let us celebrate the moon, let us celebrate the stars, no matter where they are. It is noon, let us celebrate the sun that shines on everyone. Let us celebrate our day as we go upon our way. It is noon, it is noon, it is noon. All right. And since I don't normally do the noon rite here, I don't have one of the mirrors. However, that is not a problem because we have beautiful mirrors right here. So you can see the temple reflected in them. So let us come up with our 3 words, which I say: all things in balance, all things in balance, all things in balance, all things in balance. Let's see if we have other words from other people. Let's see. If anyone has words to share, now is a good moment, but if they come up later, we'll share them then, because after all, what is it that we follow? Katma, not dogma. So if they come up a little late, that's fine too. And this gives you just a little bit better angle on everything. But those beautiful high windows, they open up this way. And these beautiful beams. And up behind those beams, we have some beautiful bees. There are temple bees living in the back area here. So here we are again. And as is usual in the directions at Isis Oasis, they tend to be fixed on the corners rather than the walls. So in this particular building, which, by the way, is on a direct ley line between here and the top of Geyser Peak, and it also goes directly through our Isis tree. So it's a very potent spot that was definitely designed that way. So this is a current that comes right here and goes all the way up to Geyser Peak. And that's our kind of local sacred mountain, not as dramatic as Mount Shasta, rarely covered with snow, though once or twice in a year it will be. But it's something that I'm exceedingly fond of and love very much. All righty. Well, let's see. Any other words? Truth, love, magic. From Mendy, truth, love, magic, truth, love, magic, truth, love, and magic. Anybody else? Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Sometimes I miss something as it scrolls up, but in any case, let us now start honoring the directions in the east, which is that corner, just above that narrow little stairway. Let us honor the east, element of air with the winds ever blowing. And we honor the south, element of fire with the flames ever glowing. And we honor the west, element of water with the rivers ever flowing. And we honor the north, element of earth with the seeds ever growing. And we honor the spirits above and below with the wisdom ever knowing. And we honor our bodies both without and within with a love forever showing. For we come into this world with all these gifts and more, our very own special essence. Let us thank the goddess for that which she bestows. Let us go forth refreshed and renewed, dedication to preserve and protect all life, for we are all children of Isis, the great mother. And today being Thursday, it is Thankfulness Thursday, and one thing I'm always thankful for is this beautiful temple, the beautiful sounds in it, and just the accumulated spirit of all the amazing events and plays and ceremonies and rituals and prayers that we have had in this space. So I am grateful for that. Anyone else has gratitudes for today? Gratitudes, thankfulnesses? Well, I'm thankful for all of you and all of you listening and the constant inspiration it is to know that you are out there and that you're hoping to have this happen. And it definitely keeps me going. It's been one of the great pleasures of this bizarre time to discover that we can communicate in this way and that we can bring everyone together in this way. So that is something that I am definitely continuously grateful for. And I enjoy doing these little field trips so you can see a little bit more of what makes the oasis so magical and special, and just enjoy it at a distance until you can enjoy it once again up close and more personal. How up close we'll be allowed to get, I can't even begin to say. So let us go ahead and read from the 42 Ideals of Ma'at. I'm not sure which one was yesterday's, so I'm going to try to do my best guess and not repeat. Okay. I think we were in the 30s, so I think the last one I did was maybe 36, so 37, I remember doing optimistic. So 38, yesterday was I Praise the Goddess and the God, I believe. And number 39 is, as we get close to the end of the book, I am humble. And Lady Lorian writes, do not let your ego overpower who you really are. Admit your mistakes and take responsibility for them, as no one is perfect. Do not lord it over others who are perhaps less fortunate than you. Know that all humans are made of the same stuff. All of us are connected, no matter that some of us have more possessions and money than others less fortunate. Never think that you know it all, as there is always more to learn and more wisdom to gain. Humility is the quality of being modest and respectful of others. We need to recognize and appreciate others' abilities. Being prideful and arrogant is the reverse of humbleness. Even though you excel in your abilities, do not look upon those that may not have your talent. Do not look down upon those that may not have your talent, as they may have other abilities that you may not be able to accomplish. those that act in a superior manner need to step down from their imaginary pedestals and become humble. Well, thank you, Lady Lorian, for all of your works and for all our 42 ideals of Ma'at. And to the gracious goddess Isis, in whom all things are possible, we give our thanks and ask your blessings. And to each and every one of you, for all that you do, both here and in the world, may your efforts be blessed. May your results be abundant. And may you go forth from this rite refreshed and renewed. Goddess bless you all. Have a beautiful day. And we hope to see all of you here again in the near future. And to keep in touch with all of you who are far away, we will always be doing some aspect of remote programming now. So that's going to be a permanent thing on the ISIS broadcast network. So thank you for being here today. And we will see you again soon. We will be doing the Zoom and Facebook Live tomorrow for the noon rite. And then, of course, Sundays at 3, we do Zoom and Facebook for our Sunday ritual. So please feel free to come in for any or all of those. I occasionally do the midnight rite on Facebook, and I'm hoping to do that more regularly as well. So let me know too if you really need it some night. If I'm online, let me know. So anyway, yeah, someone's saying, oh, the Grand Temple. Yes, we decided to take a field trip within the oasis and go back to the Grand Temple. As I mentioned early in this program, I was up here last night, and it just seemed a little lonely, because usually this is so full of life, and every weekend there's something here, or a concert, or a group, or something. And I thought, I felt bad for it, and I thought, let me do the noon rite from here tomorrow, just so the temple feels the love, and we can all enjoy a little bit different atmosphere for one of our noon rites. All right, anything else? I'm not seeing any other comments. Someone hoping to bring a group to the temple? Yes, that will be wonderful. We're kind of looking at a season. I'm hoping that we'll be back to normal operations to some degree starting in June, and then we'll have about 4 months. I'm hoping that we don't have a big fire season this year, because I think evacuating during a pandemic would create some extra challenges that we would like to avoid. So we're hoping that the summer is a good one. So if you are local to us and want to come up, please do. That'll be great. Anyway, that's all for now. And thank you for joining me here in the Grand Temple. And I'll occasionally do the noon rite in the Grand Temple from now on. I don't know if I'll always do it on Thursdays, but she definitely needs a little bit more attention here. And there's a whole meaning behind the positioning of the wings of images of Isis. And when she's in such balance as she is here, that also references Isis Ma'at. Because you frequently see Isis Ma'at with those balanced wings, and that's actually a version of the scales of Ma'at. So you can see that this is in good balance, and you can sense that other aspect of Isis Ma'at in addition to Isis herself, and Isis is the winged goddess. All right.